Hey house guests, welcome to today's Celebrity Big Brother 2 updates and spoilers, our house guests of the day. Woo, we got a fun crew. We got a good group here. Hershey Mary, Holly Bell, Holly Noel, and Ian Armstrong. Thank you guys so much for the support. We really appreciate it and could not do this without you. Thank you. My eyes are all teary because I can't stop yawning. Okay, so anyway, last night we saw on the show Dina and Tamar were up on the block, but Tom won the power veto and he saved Dina. And then Kato put up Ryan, and Ryan was evicted by a vote of 6-1. And everyone was so upset. And again, like, I understand he seems like a nice guy, but why was everyone so torn up about it? It's just crazy. But anyway, we also learned that there's a new twist in play. It's called Power of the Publicist, and basically you can take yourself off the block once at either a nominations or power veto ceremony, and this is redeemable until the POV ceremony on February 4th. So I guess it's over the next 2 evictions, I want to say, right? Isn't that what they said? So Joy brought up a good point. Isn't this a lot like Tyler's Cloud app but renamed? Pretty much, right? Except it's a shorter time, but that's because this season is so short. So it looks like via Twitter, it was between Tamar and Joey. We knew that Joey was going to be up there because he's like all alone, and the casual TV viewers have not seen the Joey that we've seen. So that was to be expected. And then Tamar, she's just so much fun to watch. So according to Twitter, like going by the hashtags, it looks like Tamar got the power, but we won't know officially until tomorrow night's episode. I just wish whoever won, Tamar, was it you? Like, somebody, can you give us like a wink or something at the camera? Because we want to know. But anyway, the feeds came back after the live show. Tom was comforting Lolo in the lounge. She feels bad because she voted out her fellow Olympian. So Tom is like, yo, Ryan is fine. He was laughing. He knows that this is a game. You don't have to worry about it. But do you think that CBS is upset that they spent all that money on that pool? And they were all like, oh, do you think we'll get a hot tub now that Ryan's gone? Isn't that also like a hot tub? Doesn't the temperature go up like over 100 degrees? I'm pretty sure it's also a hot tub. So anyway, you know Joey was crabbing after his other best friend left the house. Because first was Jonathan, then Ryan, and now he's all alone to fend for himself. So he was talking to Dina in the fashion bedroom. Actually, I guess they're like kind of still together. So he was talking to Dina, and he was like, oh, I can't wait until Friday, because that's like the next eviction. Which is interesting if that's true, because there's no episode on Friday, I'm pretty sure. I want to say it's Wednesday and then Saturday, so I don't know. Do you guys think the feeds are going to be down until, like, before the eviction until Saturday's done? I don't know. I'm just speculating here, but I'm just saying it's interesting that they're saying the eviction's Friday, but there's no episode Friday. I don't know. So he cannot believe that they have to wait so long. 4 days is nothing. He would not last 5 seconds on a real season of Big Brother. Holy crap. So he's like, it's not worth it unless you get first or second. I just want to go home, blah, 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 blah. So then Joey's complaining to Kato. He's like, I don't like this shit. I'm not good at it. I like head-to-head competition. I don't like it. I genuinely don't like it. He says he's not a reality person. He doesn't feed off of it. He needs characters to play. Like Batman. Also, I'm pretty sure Joey Lawrence has been on like multiple reality shows, so don't say that you're not a reality person, okay? But anyway, he was also complaining to Natalie and Tom. It's the same shit that we've heard over and over from him. You can see the disgust on Natalie's face as she's sitting there listening to him. She's just like, oh, yeah, But she is contoured. Oh my goodness. Her makeup is amazing every day. Anyway, Tamar and Joey were in the storage room, and she's like, Joey, you need to talk to Dina because she is doing the most. I love that phrase. She overheard Dina telling Natalie that she wants to get her signed with a modeling agency, and that's what she does. She like gets everybody, you know, situated with their agencies, so she wants to help her out. And Tamar does not like hearing this because she feels like Dina is sucking up to the other side, because now Tamar's like on the other side. She is not with Natalie and Lolo anymore. So she feels like Dina's really trying to suck up, and she's like, that's not good. So she tells Joey, you got about another 20 minutes to sulk, but I'm gonna need you to put your big boy pants on. She's telling him, you need to do this for Ryan and for all these other people out here getting bullied or looking crazy. Now, hold on a second. Who's getting bullied? Because I have not seen any bullying in this house. Unless it's all happening while the feeds are down, I have not seen any bullying. I don't know what happens, but the second that somebody steps into the Big Brother house, it seems like they lose the definition of bullying, and they don't remember what it really is, but okay. So anyway, Joey's saying, you're right, I need to get my shit together. So Joey's like, we need the two of us to get together with Kandi and Dina. That's 4 against 5, so then we just have to peel one from the other side, and then we'll have the numbers. Good luck. But anyway, Joey then whispers the same thing to Dina, and Dina's like, yeah, I don't know about this. I'm not sure where Kandi stands. It's unclear which side she's on, if she's working with anyone. So Dina's like, let's see who wins HOH. Translation, if you win, then yeah, I'll work with you. But if not, I'm gonna get these people modeling agencies. So then Natalie and Lolo were talking in the hotel bedroom, and Natalie is talking about Joey's complaining, and she makes a really good point. She says, he's just upset because he doesn't have the numbers and things are not going his way. Yes, thank you. Do you really think that he would be complaining if he was winning right now? You know, if he was on the side that's been in power? No, I don't think so. So Lolo says, you know what? He screwed up because he picked the wrong side. She and Tamar went to Joey on day 1 to approach him to join an alliance, and he was all, I don't believe in alliances. And then, just to pour salt in the wound, they hear that he's trying to make alliances with the guys. So, like, he's complaining that he doesn't want to play and he doesn't like alliances, but then he's trying to do it and it's not happening, so he's complaining about that. Yup. So then Ricky joins the girls, and apparently Joey said, I don't know if he said this to Ricky or to the girls or what, but it got back to them. Apparently Joey said that the girls are walking around too confident. Whoa, okay. So Natalie, again, she's killing it. She's like, you know what? Step up or get out. Woo! Okay, so then Ricky says, just so you guys know, if Joey wins HOH, he's going to put both of you up. And Lolo's like, what? Why us and not Kato and Tom? They pushed way harder for Ryan to go than we did this week. So, like, what's the deal with that? So Ricky says, Joey and Ryan put it all on you guys. They said that you are manipulators and you're going to, like, bat your eyelashes and get all the way to the end. And Lolo is like, I cannot believe that I even shed one tear for Ryan. She said she takes all of her tears back. Okay, so then Ricky leaves, and the girls say, you know what? You know who we need to watch out for? We really need to watch out for Kato, because he sniped off 2 people, and we are the ones getting the blame for it. And Kato gets away with it, because he just diffuses his game by telling jokes. People don't understand how big of a threat he really is. And they're not saying that they're going to go and take him out now, or Tom, but they're going to look out for him, and they really want to step up their studying game so that if they do end up going to the Final Four with Tom and Kato, that they are able to beat them in those mental challenges at the end. So they also want to reassure Kato that there is not a girls' alliance, because they feel like Joey is really pushing that angle now, and they want to make sure that he doesn't get into Kato's head. I have to say, Kato seems like 100% solid with Natalie and Lolo. 100%. I don't see him turning on them. I think he really wants to go to the end with them. So then the feeds went down for the HOH competition a little after 7 p.m. and they didn't come back until like 1-ish a.m. So they were down for like 6 hours, and you know why? Individually timed, I think. And actually, I'm not totally sure about that, but I think it was individually timed. So it sounds like they had to go through some sort of haunted house. I think there was like a car involved. This is always a blast to watch their reactions. There were like people jumping out at them. They had to tell them like, don't hit us. We're part of this, don't hit us. And then I guess they had to find a key. So Tom was the big winner. He won the HOH, and it sounds like, I don't know if, it sounds like Tamar refused to do either just part of the competition or the whole thing, because she's like, I'm not going in that haunted house with like people coming at me. So she refused to do it, which, has that ever happened before with a competition like this? That's wild. Oh my goodness. So yeah, she didn't do it. What do you guys think about that? I mean, we saw how scared she was when she was on the wall competition and she was afraid of heights, but like, damn, I can't believe she's straight up said, I'm not doing it. That's crazy. So Tom made a toast to Ryan, Jonathan, and Anthony, and then a little while later, Team Fun was all outside on the patio. So just to remind you, that is Tom, Kato, Natalie, Lolo, and Ricky. So all 5 of them were out there, and Kato's like, well, guess we get to enjoy life this week. You know, we're in power, it's good times. And Tom's like, all right, cool, but who should I put up? Are we backdooring anyone? Like, what are we doing here? So someone, I think it was Ricky, says, Joey and Tamar? We're gonna put them up? And then they're thinking, well, maybe we should backdoor Joey. You know, there's a chance that he could win the power veto. Maybe we should save that. So then they're like, Kandi, what? Mom says small chance. I don't know. So then they're thinking, well, maybe Kandi and Tamar. You know, they've been in each other's throats. They've been getting along really well lately, though. But they want to split that up. And, you know, there's always that potential that they could backdoor Joey. So Lola's like, you know what? We shouldn't talk about this right now. Sliding doors open. They already had an issue with that last time. So they're just going to have fun now and talk about it another time. So then a little while later, Tom went inside, and I think Joey found him in the hallway, and he's upset about something that happened. I don't know if it was during the competition, if it was like when they were locked down, maybe they were waiting for somebody else to compete. I don't know, but Joey was really upset. He's like venting to Tom saying, it was hurtful and mean. I wasn't going to take the bait because my babies are watching, and I'm glad that that behavior wasn't rewarded with a win, and I'm so glad you beat him. So I'm thinking he's talking about some sort of issue with Ricky. Because I'm pretty sure Ricky did well in the competition. It sounds like Team Fun finished 1, 2, 3 in the competition. And he said, I'm so glad you beat him. So, like, it would have to be Ricky, right? Because Kato can't compete. Yeah, because there's only like 4 guys left, right? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it was Ricky. And Joey, he's like, yeah, I'm glad you won if it wasn't going to be me winning. And he's really looking forward to recording a song with Tom after the show's over. Cool. But anyway, he's been talking more today about this thing with Ricky and how it's upset him. And he's been talking to Tamar a lot too. And of course, we know how Tamar feels about Ricky. So I don't know exactly what happened. Again, it wasn't on the feeds. Hopefully we'll get to see it on the show, but he's still really upset about it. Has he talked to Ricky? Not that I've seen, but maybe later. Who knows? So then at 3 a.m., Tom gets his HOH room, and he got a nice letter from his parents. They're so proud of him. He got pictures of them, pictures of his brother, and pictures of his girlfriend. His music was Juice WRLD. I'm not familiar with that artist, but I think it's like hip-hop, rap, I want to say. He got beer, snacks, a hat, chicken noodle soup, sunglasses, all good things. Except beer. Beer's gross. And then he had a game chat with Tom, Kato, and Ricky. Everybody cleared out of his room pretty quickly because it was so late. But then Kato and Ricky stayed behind. So Tom says that before nominations, he really wants to do like one-on-one chats with everyone. Because Tom has watched a few seasons of this show in preparation. And he knows if you do these one-on-one chats, there's a good chance that you're going to get some really good information out of people. So he's like, yeah, I'm really into it. Ricky seemed nervous about it. What's going to come out? Maybe he's nervous somebody's going to say something. But Tom is like, yeah, it'll be coffee chat with Tom. I don't think he ended up doing it. I think he didn't do it. Okay. So then they were talking about who should go up this week, and they would like to put up Kandi and Tamar initially, leave Joey as a potential backdoor option, but not necessarily put him up. If they were to win the veto, they're not sure that they would use it. They might just leave nominations the same, because Tom really likes Joey. Okay. I guess they get along on a personal level and they like talking about music with each other, blah, 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 blah. Okay, great. Tom is also saying that he views Kandi as much of a threat game-wise as Joey. I don't really get it. They think that Kandi could potentially win the whole thing. I mean, yeah, she's likable and she's really nice to people, but she hasn't really played much yet from what I've seen, so I don't know why they feel so threatened by her. But they're like, yeah, if the veto isn't used, we can split up Kandi and Tamar, and that's good for us. So, I don't know. This seems weird. It seems weird. So then today, Tom has changed his plans a bit. Now he's thinking he wants to nominate Joey and Kandi right off the bat. He doesn't want to backdoor someone because he's thinking ahead, and he's like, if I make it to the final two, these people are going to be voting at the end to pick the winner, so I don't really want to piss somebody off by backdooring them. That's true, but like, you got to make it to the end to get those votes, right? And, I mean, it's a game. I don't know. But if you look at it, if you are trying to get rid of Joey, Joey is all like, oh, I'm a straight shooter, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sure he would really appreciate going up on the block and having that chance to play in the power veto to save himself. So anyway, Tom is figuring also, he sees Joey and Kandi again as the same level of target. So if one of them comes down with a veto, they'll just get rid of the other one. It doesn't seem like there's a number one target right now. So anyway, he also doesn't really feel like nominating Tamar because after he saw her refuse to play in the HOH competition, he's like, she's kind of weak game-wise, so we may as well keep her around for now. So then Lolo brings up, yeah, but Tamar is like really difficult to share a room with. So Tom's like, well, can you switch rooms? And Lola's like, it's affecting 3 people in your alliance, okay? You know how she gets sometimes? You need to hear me out. I listen to you. So she's like, yeah, it's really draining to share a room with Tamar, and if all 3 of us just magically like move out, she's gonna know that something's up. Plus, Tamar has a great social game. She's really good at planting seeds. So she's worried about that. And she's saying, you're not gonna be able to play HOH next time. Do you want us to be at the top of our game when we're competing to keep you safe? So Tom is like, if it really is bothering you guys that much, like, I would definitely consider taking out Tamar. And then they're kind of like, never mind, no. They change their minds. It seems like the alliance is okay with Joey and Kandi going up. And again, it doesn't seem like there is a number one target at this point. They really like the idea of giving both of them a chance to win the power veto. They feel like it's honorable. And then, you know, whoever is left, they can just decide who the target is going to be, I guess. It's interesting. I mean, I guess. I guess. So then the feeds went down today while Big Brother told them about the power of the publicist twist. I'm a little bit surprised that they told them that the twist was coming because I feel like it'd be more exciting if somebody used it during one of the ceremonies and everybody's like, what? You know, everybody except the person who used it. I don't know. I think it's kind of weird that they told them, but obviously they didn't say who got it. So there was a lot of speculation about who has this thing. It seems like people are not really suspecting Tamar, which is interesting. But anyway, Tom, Kato, Natalie, and Lolo all seem to think that it's either Joey or Kandi that have the power, which is hilarious. That they were planning on putting them up anyway. Do you think they're just like using this subconsciously to justify, you know, another reason for putting them up? Because that's kind of what it feels like. But I guess for Kandi, they're saying, well, she's on a reality show, so she's already got like that reality crowd rooting for her. And then Joey, I'm not really sure why they said Joey. I guess because like he's all alone now, so people will feel bad for him. But anyway, this is just making Tom feel like even more he wants to put up Joey and Kandi, because if one of them has the power, they can flush it out, get rid of it, and then the other person will be the target. And everybody in the alliance seems to agree with that. But like, does Tamar have it? I don't know. So anyway, nominations should be later today. And it looks like, again, it's going to be Kandi and Joey going up. But if you guys want to check back later, I will post it in the info for this spoiler. And we'll be back tomorrow for more. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. And until tomorrow, much love.